Hi, I'm Lisa Squires, Senior Communications Advisor with Alberta Health Services, and this is Health Matters. Joining me today is Jennifer Struble, and Jennifer is a registered dietitian with Alberta Health Services. And today we're going to be talking about celiac disease and the gluten-free diet. So thank you for being here, Jennifer. So why don't we start off by having you tell me what is gluten and who needs to be eating a gluten-free diet?
Gluten is a protein that's found in many different types of grain products, including wheat, rye, barley, and commercially prepared oats. And people who have been diagnosed with celiac disease need to follow a strict gluten-free diet. And if they don't, it damages the lining of the small intestine, which can lead to many complications along the way, such as stomach cramps and pains, low iron levels, brittle bones, and possibly infertility, as well as dry and itchy, rashy skin.
So for people who have celiac disease, what are some of the challenges they face in trying to maintain that gluten-free diet?
There's a few challenges, Lisa. The one we talk about is cross-contamination, and cross-contamination is always a challenge when you're preparing foods at home or eating out in restaurants. We just have to make sure that we have things like separate cutting boards, and we're not preparing gluten-containing food with gluten-free food in the same area, because even a crumb from a gluten-containing food can cause the symptoms in celiac disease.
And what can people do to reduce their risk of eating gluten?
One of the things we can do is, especially when eating away from home, making sure that you're calling the restaurant ahead of time and seeing if they do have gluten-free options available, and even talking to the chef and making sure that cross-contamination is not happening, and that the gluten-containing foods are not being prepared with the gluten-free foods. Other things that we can do is making sure that in your home that you have condiment containers that are labeled gluten-free only. Cutting boards are another good example. So making sure that we have cutting boards that are just for your gluten-free foods as well. We can looking at using a separate toaster oven for your gluten-free foods as well.
And what can people do to make sure that their gluten-free diet is healthy and that they're getting all the right nutrients?
So ensuring that you're eating a wide variety of foods from all the 4 food groups in Canada's Food Guide to Healthy Eating. One of the ones here with your grain products is making sure that you're choosing the whole gluten-free grains, so your pure uncontaminated oats, your quinoa, your buckwheat, that are going to be giving you more vitamins and minerals, and also enriched gluten-free grains as well. Other things we can do is making sure that you're eating the recommended number of servings from the other food groups, such as milks and alternatives, your vegetables and fruits, and your meats and alternatives.
Great, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for that information, and thank you for watching. I'm sure these tips will be really helpful for anyone out there who is living with celiac disease. I'm Lisa Squires, and this is Health Matters.